Have you ever found yourself questioning whether your partner truly loves you, or if they're more interested in your bank account? This is a dilemma faced by countless people, regardless of gender or background. While we all enjoy the idea of a fairy tale romance, the reality is that not every marriage is built on love alone. Sometimes, the real motivation behind tying the knot is financial gain, and love becomes a mask for more material intentions. In today's fast-paced world, couples marry for a variety of reasons. For some, it's about financial security, the comfort of knowing bills will be paid, futures are stable, and there's a safety net in place. Others are drawn to the allure of social status, the access to luxury, or the pressure from family to secure a prosperous match. For many, marriage is seen as a way to escape poverty or difficult circumstances, and the promise of a better life can be incredibly tempting. But what happens when someone disguises their true intentions, pretending to love their partner while secretly being in love with their money? Let's look at some real-life scenarios. Take Emily and Jake, for example. Emily was swept off her feet by Jake's lavish lifestyle, fast cars, fancy vacations, and the promise of a glamorous life. But when Jake's business faltered and the money disappeared, so did Emily's affection. The laughter and romance faded, replaced by arguments and emotional distance. Emily realized she missed the lifestyle more than she missed Jake himself. This is a classic case of love being used as a disguise for financial motives. Or consider Priya and Arjun. Their marriage was arranged for financial security, not love. Their families saw a merger of fortunes, not feelings. At first, the arrangement brought stability and comfort, but as fortunes changed, so did their relationship. Without wealth as a cushion, they became strangers under the same roof, realizing that money had been the glue holding them together. It's important to remember that both men and women can be victims of this kind of deceit. Mark, for instance, spared no expense on his wedding to Sarah, hoping to buy happiness. But when the money ran out, so did the joy. Arguments over spending replaced sweet nothings, and the love that seemed so grand faded when the bills came due. These stories are not unique. They happen more often than we'd like to admit. So, why do people disguise love for their spouse, but are actually in love with their money? There are several reasons. First, financial stability is a powerful motivator. The fear of poverty or instability can drive people to seek out partners who can provide a comfortable life. Second, societal pressure and expectations can make marrying for money seem acceptable, or even necessary, especially in cultures where status and wealth are highly valued. Third, some individuals may have experienced hardship or trauma related to money, making them prioritize financial security over emotional connection. And finally, the desire for luxury, comfort, and social standing can be so strong that it overshadows genuine feelings of love. But how does one partner discover the deceit? Often, the truth comes out when financial circumstances change. If a partner's affection fades when money is tight, or if they become distant and irritable when luxuries are no longer available, these are strong indicators that their love may have been conditional. Sometimes, the discovery happens gradually, through small signs like a lack of interest in your personal life, or a reluctance to participate in activities that don't involve spending money. In other cases, it can be more dramatic, such as finding out about secret bank accounts or hidden debts. So, how can you identify those who pretend to love only for money? For both men and women, there are several red flags to watch for. Pay attention if your partner is overly focused on material possessions, or if they seem more interested in your financial status than your personality or dreams. Notice if they push for quick commitments, like moving in together or getting married, especially if they bring up financial arrangements early on. Be wary if they avoid discussing their own finances, or if their stories about money don't add up. Real-life examples can help illustrate these warning signs. Imagine a woman who insists on expensive gifts and lavish dates, but never wants to talk about her own job or ambitions. Or a man who showers his partner with presents, but becomes cold and distant when asked about his financial situation. In both cases, the focus is on what money can provide, not on building a genuine emotional connection. To protect yourself, have open and honest conversations about money and future goals early in the relationship. Set clear boundaries, and don't hesitate to seek advice from trusted friends or professionals if something feels off. Pay attention to how your partner reacts when you set financial limits or when you suggest activities that don't involve spending money. True intentions often reveal themselves in these moments. Remember, true love is built on trust, respect, and honesty, not financial gain. Before you say "I do," make sure your relationship is grounded in genuine connection, not just comfort or luxury. Take the time to get to know your partner's values, dreams, and ambitions, and make sure they align with your own. Stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and remember, love should never come with a price tag. Choose a partner who values you for who you are, not what you have, and you'll discover that the richest moments in life can't be bought. In the end, the most valuable thing you can share with someone is your heart, not your wallet.